What's going down, everybody? It's Day a Dia, and I'm back with another one. So, Pete Game, I've been hit up with some questions about how I transfer money across seas and how I use it. Now, if you have a Visa debit card if you have a Visa card, period, you can use that Visa card at any stores that accept Visa or MasterCard. You can also use them at the ATMs. Now, some ATMs will differ. And I will tell you the one bank that I use often that hasn't had any problems with any type of debit cards that I've used. Now, I'm going to get on and get straight to it. It's not going to be an overlong and drawn out video. I'm going to give you all the facts and all the information that I have. That way you can know exactly what you need for whenever you do your trip abroad. So, first thing we're going to get into is transferring money abroad and what apps I typically will use. Now, you have TransferWise, Remedy, Western Union. These are the big three when it comes to transferring money across seas. Wise, it's pretty decent. I've used it when I first moved to the Dominican Republic, but since they went up on exchange rates and their policy about holding money in their accounts and how much they're going to be charging, it ended up seeming like the policy in the app was turning into a traditional banking system. So I ended up not using TransferWise that much, but I still actually do have it. Now with TransferWise, they do have multiple currency accounts. You can have euros, US dollars, you can have Mexican pesos, Dominican pesos, and they will send you a debit card. That way you can use it in the countries that are available for use. Now, they do have regulations between every country that you are available to use it in. So you don't have to worry about them going up, giving you an exchange rate that isn't fair, or giving you, I think right now for the Dominican peso to $1, it's $1 to 55 pesos, I believe. And what I mean by giving you an unfair price is where they say, well, for $1, we'll give you 40 pesos and they keep the other 10 pesos. You don't have to worry about that with Wise at all. Wise is pretty straightforward and they have multiple accounts to where you can keep multiple different currencies. They're pretty good and decent, but they do charge for every transaction that you do. So keep that in mind. And they charge you more for pulling out money from the ATM. Now, Remitly. This is by far the best one out of all three, out of TransferWise and Western Union. Remitly is the best one. As of right now, they are able to send money to bank accounts, cash pickup location, mobile money wallets, and depending on the location, they can also have the money brought to your home or like to your hotel, your Airbnb, whatever the case may be. As long as you're somewhere that is within the distance of where they're going to be picking the money up and dropping it off at, they can drop it off to you. They also have economy transfer to where they don't charge you for the transfer. And that is where it would take 3 days to a week to be able to get your money. But like I said, the pricing on it is very good. If you're able to wait that long, fine. And they also do express transfer. If you need it within the next couple of minutes, boom, you don't have to worry about waiting 30 minutes to an hour to get your money. You can transfer it straight to yourself. You can transfer it to a different bank account within a different country, and it will be there within a couple of minutes. Now, that does cost a good amount of money. From my experience, if I transfer $100 and I want it express, they're going to charge me about $3.99. It's still not bad, but, it can add up depending on how many times you do transfers throughout the month. Now, personally, I don't do transfers anymore because if I need some money, I can just go to an ATM. I don't carry more than 1 million peso on me at a time. And within Santo Domingo alone, everything here in every business has an account to where you can transfer money to. So you don't really necessarily have to walk around with a large sum of money, and you don't need to transfer yourself a large sum of money because you can transfer the money straight from your Remedy account are from your TravelWise. Well, I'm not sure about TransferWise, but Remitly and Western Union, and you can transfer it straight to their accounts and show them the documented proof through a screenshot, and they'll let you go ahead and take off with your purchase. But like I said, Remitly is by far the best one. Now, we're going to get into Western Union. Now, Western Union is one of the oldest players in the game. They are the oldest ones. They are one of the most difficult ones to kind of deal with, because if you're going to use Western Union, you need to set up that app before you leave the United States, and you need to do all of your verifications, because if you try to do those across seas, they're going to make you jump through hoops like it's no tomorrow. In fact, one of my situations on why I don't use Western Union is because last year when I was trying to use them, I was sending $50. And I was trying to send it to my friend or whatnot. And I was like, sending it on through. I put all the information into the app, send picture of the ID verification, did all the, due diligence. They end up sending me a letter saying that I'm under investigation for money laundering of $50, 50 US dollars, and wanted me to send pictures of myself and the recipient to confirm that I knew this person personally. Now, I don't know about y'all, but going under investigation for $50 has to be a joke. And that was one of the reasons why I stopped dealing with Western Union. In fact, they are the highest when it comes to transferring money out of all the apps I've used. Western Union has been the highest one. And I really don't suggest Western Union, but I know most people are very familiar with what it looks like. So they're more comfortable with using it because it is, like I said, one of the oldest dogs in the game. But Western Union, they do cash pickups, bank deposits, the whole 9 yards. But I prefer Remitly. I'm going to be all the way honest with you. That is one of the easiest, most simple apps that you can download to send money. You can download it while you're in another country and it won't be a problem. It won't be an issue. You can verify your identity while you're in another country and it won't be an issue. But with Western Union, they have so many different things so many policies that they put in place so that they can make sure that individuals are not being, scammed and stuff like that. But it actually hurts the clients who are trying to get the money in a certain amount of time, who are, in a rush and they really need to pay for something or they need money sent to them immediately. Western Union would not be the company or app that I suggest. I would stay away from them altogether because I've had situations outside of the $50 to where I was trying to pay my rent and they held up my rent payment for 3 weeks to do all types of, we got to check and make sure and verify. I don't prefer Western Union whatsoever, but they still an option. Now, with all of these different apps, you can send money to cash pickup and you can pick them up at the banks or you can pick them up at Caribe Express. Caribe Express is just a location where you transfer money to in your name. You can go pick it up. Banco Popular is one of the biggest banks in Santo Domingo that does a lot of cash pickups from several different apps that are internationally. But Remedy, Western Union, and TransferWise are the biggest apps that I know individuals use with Banco Popular just to send it there to a secure location, go pick it up. They have armed security and different things like that at the bank. So you can go in just like if you had a bank account, show them your transfer code, show them your passport, and you're good to go. Give you your money, sign your paperwork, you go on about your day. Now, I told y'all this wasn't going to be a long, overdrawn video. So I hope you take all this information and you use it to your advantage. And if anything else comes up, you got any comments, questions, or concern, drop them below. And I will get back to you with another video. And I won't make it too long. And I'll make sure I get straight to the point with no fluff. Thank you.